Hey Royal Hive fam, and welcome back. Whether you stumbled upon us by accident or you're a returning viewer, I want to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Let's get right into the content or this video, and, if you like my video, consider liking and subscribing for more. If you have subscribed before, thank you and welcome back. This video will focus on 12 of history's most famous kings. Determining the most famous kings in history is subjective and can vary based on cultural, geographical, and historical contexts. However, I can provide information about 12 kings who are widely recognized for their impact on history. I will share the information in two parts with two videos, and I hope you will enjoy it. A list such as this one cannot other than start off with the most iconic of kings, Alexander the Great. One of the most famous kings in history, Alexander ruled the Macedonian Empire in ancient Greece from 336 BC to 323 BC, succeeding his father, Philip II, at the age of 20. Most of his reign was spent on military campaigns throughout Western Asia and Egypt. Alexander established one of the largest empires in history by the age of 30, the empire stretching from Greece to northwest India. Because he remained undefeated in war, he was considered to be one of the greatest military commanders in history. The second of our famous kings is Ramses II, the third Egyptian pharaoh of the 19th dynasty. The greatest and most powerful pharaoh of the New Kingdom, he was also considered to be Egypt's most successful warrior as he won no fewer than 15 military campaigns. He established the capital city, Pyramus, on the Nile Delta, using it as the staging point for his campaigns in Syria. Our third famous king for this video is Alfred the Great, who ruled the West Saxons from 871 to 886 and the Anglo-Saxons from 886 until his death in 899. Alfred introduced administrative and military reforms into England. Though a learned and merciful man, he spent years of his reign fighting against Viking invasions. In order to improve the lives of his people, Alfred proposed that secondary education should be taught in English instead of Latin. Alfred is the only English king with the moniker, the Great. Our fourth famous king for this video is Abbas the Great, the fifth Safavid Shah that ruled Iran from 1588 to 1629. Abbas was one of the most remarkable members of the Safavid dynasty and was the greatest monarchs in the Iranian past. During his reign, Iran started the Ghilman system, where Armenian, Circassian, and Georgian slave soldiers enlisted in the civil government and military. After a conspiracy to overthrow him failed, Abbas became paranoid. His paranoia led him to become suspicious of his sons, leading him to blind and kill 3 of them. The fifth famous king on our list is Askia Muhammad I, one of Africa's most famous kings. Reigning from 1493 to 1528, Askia was the first ruler of the Askia dynasty of the Songhai Empire. The Songhai Empire, under his reign, encompassed the Hausa states as far as Kano and the territory that had belonged to the Songhai Empire in the east. Our final famous ruler for this video is Louis XIV, King of France, who holds the record of the longest reign of any monarch, his reign lasting 72 years and 110 days. Louis established religious uniformity under the Catholic Church during his reign. During his reign, France was recognized as one of the leading powers in Europe, regularly asserting other countries with its military strength. He is best known for the construction of the Palace of Versailles, the French Academy of Sciences, and the construction of the Canal du Midi. Louis has brought us to the end of our 12 famous kings in history video for today. To be notified on when part 2 is uploaded, consider liking, subscribe and hitting the notification bell. See you in the next video.